Hello, this is Broyar, and welcome back to the episode of Let's Play Farming Simulator 2019. We are, I guess I'm filling up. I didn't mean to be filling up yet. I was going to show off the filling up, but I think I accidentally pushed the button, but that's okay. So we just filled up our gas tank because we're about halfway on the fuel, and we're about to go fix up our tractor here as well. Just get that thing completely topped off in both regards. A couple other things that are going on. We still have our other tractor harvesting our second field. In fact, we'll go look at this. He's harvesting field number 26, actually almost done with that. And then we also have a guy coming up here fertilizing field 10 as a contract. We actually did go ahead and turn on buy fertilizer for the workers. It's a little bit more expensive, but he was almost done. He's like 71%. So I figured I didn't really want to run a fertilizer pack all the way up there just for that. So we'll go ahead and let him buy it and finish that off. And, you know, it costs us a little bit of money, but it also would have cost us time just to run a fertilizer pack all the way up there. And then we had a leftover fertilizer, which I didn't know wouldn't wanted to do anything with. So all is well. So we'll let them do that, and then we'll turn it back off because I don't normally probably want them to buy the fertilizer, at least not at this stage in the game. Maybe later when we're making quite a bit more money, it's not a big deal. But for right now, I think it's fine. Let's go ahead and park them over here. Let's go ahead and get this thing fixed up. I think this is where we do it, right? Repair, yes. $1. That was a real expensive repair. Oh, that was just the weight. Really? Can I pick the tractor? Okay, am I gonna have to drop the weight off just to be able to see the tractor? Alright, let's do that. I guess it's not a big deal that I repaired the weight, but whatever. Alright, now let's try that again. Alright, so yeah, the value is 51,000. Repair is 275 bucks. Well, this is something. What can I do to customize you? Is there anything I want to do to make you different? I could put different tires on you, but why? Can I change the engine, really? Ooh, I can make you more powerful. Get wider tires. Obviously, I can get the narrow tires, the rear twin tires. There's a lot of cool stuff there. I mean, at some point, we probably will want to make you more powerful. I mean, it's not huge jump in power, but it's enough that it could actually let this tractor last quite a while longer. So that is actually, I'm glad to know that we can, and we may eventually come back and do that. We're not going to do that, obviously, right now. That's going to be too expensive, and our tractor's just fine for everything we're doing right now. But at some point, I think that would be a pretty good idea, just to get a little more longevity out of this particular tractor before we go and buy a, you know, a whole nother medium size or something, other crazy tractor. Alright, let's get up here and pick up our wrapper here. Could have picked up the color of the wrapper. There's a lot of different colors we could have picked. I just left it the default white, because why not? I figured it would stand out okay. Oh, contract on field 10 is finished. Let us go turn that guy off, because otherwise I'll just keep... in other words, we can save ourselves a teeny tiny bit of money by not finishing this off. We don't need to go refund any fertilizer at this point, so we'll go ahead and collect our 3,986 bucks. Not half bad. Is there anything else we'd like to pick up while we're running around doing things? Harvesting could be useful. Huge harvesting on that one. Wow. Potato harvest even. Sowing, fertilizing here. Tempted to pick up one of the harvestings. That was such a small harvesting. Cotton harvest. 22, 17. I mean, it's tempting, like I said, to do one of the harvests. It has a massive harvest. I mean, it'd keep our worker busy for quite a while. $44,000 harvest. Surely this would be worth the money. All we need is the potato harvester, the tractor, and the trailer. Does this potato harvester, is it allowed to go into like a... I think you have to actually run that next to the tractor the entire time. I don't think that one will go into a reservoir. So I think I'm going to skip that one. That's a massive amount of fertilizing. 17,000 bucks. Surely, even if I had my worker buying the fertilizer, that would still end up being worthwhile, right? Maybe. You know what? Let's try it. It's a big area, but let's try grab you. Go grab the. Oh, I meant to have you do something differently. I meant to have you rent me the equipment. I don't think I can do that now. I mean, I could use my own equipment for it, but it's not going to be great for it. Like, for example, I can use you. That was kind of not the point. If I'm going to do that, though, I'd probably rather use the sprayer because... Well, I say that. I mean, it will take him forever to do it with this fertilizer thing, but it will eventually get done. And maybe I can use the other guy with the sprayer and kind of help, you know, group up on it and double team it, you know, at some point. Alright, whatever. We'll make sure... We'll leave fertilizing back on right now. And we'll just run this guy up there for now. I did not mean to do this the slow way with my little dinky tractor, but... which field is it? 5. It's going to be one of the massive ones, isn't it? Of course it is. It's this really big one up here. It's not really a great pattern to do this one with, but we'll get up there. Is my other worker stuck? Oh no, he just needs to unload. Dismiss the worker for right now. We'll unload you in a moment. We gotta use our other tractor for something else for right now. Sorry, buddy. Yeah, it's a shame. I mean, obviously we need this tractor to be hauling stuff right now. Oh well, we'll get through it. It'll be fine. Like I said, we'll probably go grab the fertilizer thing that we have, unload the fertilizer, and have that guy sent up there as well at some point here in the near future. But we'll let this guy get started at least. No, I haven't seen the train in a while. Oh, there it is. I was going to say, it's just as I speak of it, I was like, I wonder if the train's still running. Well, there it is. This poor, dinky, sad little tractor. I mean, it gets the job done, but it sure is this tiny little tractor. Wish there was like a pop-up that said, do you want to lease the equipment for this? Or something to that effect. We're having to remember to hit the Y key. You know, when you're trying to accept a job. Just it feels a little counterintuitive, I suppose. Where is 5? Oh, it's way up there. I'm in the wrong spot. Well, we can get there from here. Let's spin around. Then we go up here and we take the, yep, that little bridge up here. Sounds good. If we can get up the hill. Sorry, little car. We're trying. It's only 6:47 in the morning. We've only been going for 48 minutes of this day. That's crazy. It's massive, massive fields. I'm sure we'll get there. Eventually. Actually, getting field 19 would be a pretty big upgrade over some of the other ones we've got so far. Alright. I guess go work or go. Just do your thing. I guess technically the rows go that direction, which is a little odd to me. I feel like we would go along a straight line more often than not. Oh well. We'll let him do his thing. He'll get through it. Let's see where we're at. You still need to be unloaded, but we have to get a tractor back to do that. Although I guess we can get you all the way over to the trailer. But it's okay. We'll get you out there. Start getting things wrapped. I guess the wrapper stuff is not a consumable, so it just is there. Yeah, I really did not mean to do that with a tractor. Just like waste one of our tractors. Like we could be running stuff with it. I mean, I guess we could run stuff with that little dinky Mahindra, but it's not ideal. We could also go get us a truck, get us another tractor so we have a spare for other things. But normally we don't need more than the 2 tractors. At least not at this stage in the game. I think the goal right now will be to pay off the loan that we have, which is a very, very steep conquest. Get field 19 out there, and then maybe start like buying some of the equipment, things like that. I'm not sure. Maybe the order is a little bit mixed up. Maybe I'll do a different order at some point, but I feel like something to that effect. All right, for now, we're gonna go ahead and unhook you real quick, so I can get this thing out there for the other guy, so he can go ahead and finish up. We're done, and then we can go from there. Won't completely unload, but it should unload enough that we can finish off this field at the very least. We may need to modify this trailer to get it 1 stack higher, just so we can get this both of our fields into one. Almost. Because that right now has got what? 8,000? No. What has it got in it? Yeah, it's got 8,000. I think we can get up to 12,000. So it won't quite get both fields in one fell swoop, even if I bumped it up to the next size. Alright, go worker go. Finish off of this field. You are going to get our green out of the way. Go ahead and just, because, close the cover. I'm not going to take you to market just yet, unless something is just like a really good price right now. On the oats side of things, let's see, there we go. Oats. Oats. $6.94 and dropping at the restaurant. You know what? Let's get you over to the restaurant real quick. $6.94 feels like a pretty good price, and it is coming down. Let's get this out of the way, taken care of, and then we can, we know we're done for now. Restaurant's not too far away. Man, our money's going down fast with that guy buying fertilizer. But, I mean, it's going to pay us $17,000. So unless we spend $17,000 on fertilizer, it technically should end up giving us a little bit of a profit. I can't imagine it's going to cost us $17,000 in fertilizer, although it is going down really fast right now. Alrighty. I mean, we still at a pretty okay price. 694. Yeah, okay, we're good. I guess it is dropping, but because we have time slower, it's not dropping super fast. And I feel like we are getting about the same amount of oats as we were getting wheat, and I think the oat price is higher. So I feel like the oats is, for the moment, better for us. But maybe I'm misremembering how much quantity we actually got. That was 5,555. Not too bad at all. Yeah, that feels like a lot higher than we got for the day that we did the wheat. Just out of curiosity, have you made like any progress up there? I mean, based on where you're at, I can't see unfortunately where your fertilization's at because apparently that field needs plowing. But based on where you're at, you're actually making some progress. You might actually get done before we even get this tractor free to go up there and help you. I was gonna say, is our other guy done? Yes, he's done. Good. Good, good, good. Maybe we should go ahead and unload this next one as well, again, because the prices are decently high right now. Yeah, why not? Let's go ahead and unload the harvester and get that going. Just gonna park you right over here, bring the harvester over to you because it's where it's going to be anyway. Another 3,700, so almost half of a wagon load. I mean, you're doing your thing. It's not a very big pass, but it's getting it done. Alright, pipe back in. Actually, the engine is already off. Turn the lights off. There we go. And go ahead and go over to you. Let's go ahead and get back and turn this stuff in too. I mean, that is a thing that we can do, is take jobs that utilize our equipment while we're not using it and make some money that way. So it's always an option to do it that way, but I usually like renting the equipment because they just typically have way better equipment than anything we have, so it, goes quicker and things like that. I mean, our harvester's okay, so if it's a decent size, maybe a smaller field, we could probably use our harvester for some of the stuff. It's not like it's going to get that much better unless you get one of the really big fields and they give you one of the really big harvesters. I mean, we're not using the harvester right now, so obviously we have bandwidth, if we weren't doing another job at the moment, to use our harvester for that and still have our tractors doing other things. Be cool if you could take more than one contract. I mean, I don't want to take like 20 contracts and things like that. But like if you could work your way up to like taking 2 or 3 at a time and just have more going. Maybe have a limit of like 2 or 3, but more than just 1. I know it doesn't sound like much, but you know, getting another contractor going while you're doing something with, you know, another one would be kind of cool. All right, so we got what, 70? No, actually about $8,000, 82, I think, off of the oats. Feels way better than the wheat. Can we see? Let's see if we go back to the day that we did the wheat. The day that we did the wheat was that Sunday, wasn't it? Or did we do some of it on Saturday? Let's see, harvest income. We must have done some of it on Saturday because we're at 46.25 on Saturday and then 42.76 on Sunday. So combined, that's what, $8,800? And we're already $11,000 today. So some of that was eggs, don't get me wrong, but I think we've definitely made more money on the oats than we did on the wheat. And that may have just been because of the price of the oats right now, which is fair. I mean, it was at a good price. So it's hard to predict that kind of stuff. I mean, one of the good things I guess you can do is harvest a bunch of things and store them in the silos, like have silos on your farm, and just wait for the prices to get high. And then, okay, you know what? Today's the day I'm going to haul this off to the wherever because the price is at a good threshold. $2,000 wage payment. That's a big chunk of money. And that is one thing about that dinky little tractor up there. It's going to cost us more as far as wages too, because it's going to take the person longer to do it. Oh well. I'm just going to park you down here for now next to this other trailer. That'll work for now. And then we're going to come up here and grab the wrapper. Finally do what we were planning on doing at the start of this episode. Alright, we got a wrapper, but I'm actually going to go put a cut in there. We're going to have to leave it on a little bit of a cliffhanger, or wrap hanger, I don't know. You'll have to see the wrapper and how that works next time. So I do appreciate you watching, and I hope you join me again. Thank you, and goodbye.